Hey, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good evening, new listeners and current listeners. Thank you for joining us on this show today from all around the world, the USA, including areas of Long Island and the five boroughs of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. This is your host with the most, Gmoney Stackz, aka Lonely Nomad, aka the Gregonator, aka Rookie Podcaster of Queens, New York, and you are now listening and tuning into Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast, episode 32. Now, if you're new, if you're new to the channel and and you missed any previous episodes whatsoever, don't worry, I got you. All you gotta do is your part to subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is Gmoney Stackz 555. Click the notification bell so you can be reminded of when the show goes on the air live, upcoming episodes, previous recorded episodes, and also the recorded episodes that will be posted on the YouTube page. Be sure to like, share a comment with the episodes along with the topics. And also make sure you share the podcast with your friends along with audio streaming platforms, which I will go over at the end of the show. Now, unfortunately, Be Live can't be here today because he has a birthday going on. So I'm going to leave that to him. I hope he has fun. Happy birthday. Hope you have some fun, Be Live. Also, before we start, I do want to address something. So episode 28, 29, and 31 that I just recently recorded, this was just me trying to show my passion and confidence on how to be a great host of the podcast that I just created. I know it seems like I'm a little off and stuff, but I will address in a future episode about the slump that I've been going through. But right now, we're not discussing that today. So today's mental health check-in has to do with multiple personalities. And this goes to an actress who goes by the name of Anna Lynn McCord, who you may know from the previous show 90210, the reboot. And according to youinterview.com/news, Anna Lynn McCord has revealed that she was recently diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder, which is multiple personalities disorder, by the way, previously known as multiple personality disorder. The 90210 star sat down with Dr. Daniel Amen to discuss her disorder. I am absolutely uninterested in shame, she said. There is nothing about my journey that I invite shame into anyone. And that's how we get to the point where we can articulate the nature of these pervasive traumas and stuff, as horrible as they are. End quote. McCord, who confirmed that she was diagnosed with DID prior to the interview, stated that her acting roles were what brought her diagnosis to her attention. End quote. All my roles were splits, but I didn't even realize I was doing it at all until I did a project 90210. Although she didn't realize that something was off until she filmed Exorcism in 2012. I played a very cerebral, disturbed, strange little girl that was very close to who I feel I am on the inside, she revealed. It was very exposing, very comforting, probably a bit re-traumatizing with with our realizing it, excuse me, in quote. The crazy thing about it was that I wrapped that film at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday and has to be happy. Crazy Beverly Hills Blonde bombshell on Wednesday at noon, she added. I couldn't find her. She was not accessible. I was dark. I was very deep into this character, Pauline, and I couldn't get out. McCord also spoke of a time of being co-conscious of her true identity and another personality when she was 13 called Little Anna. She was a balls to a wall, middle fingers to the sky, anarchist from hell who will stab you with a spike ring that she wears and you'll like it. Then she'll make you lick blood from it, she recalled. She was very nasty little creature, but I have so much gratitude to her because she got me out of the hell that I was in. In 2014, the actress admitted that she was raped shortly after she moved to LA. The trauma from the experience led to her to face the physical abuse she received from her parents as a child. Pardon me for my belly making noise. Don't worry about that. After she had an eye movement, desensitization and reprocessing procedure done in 2018. She remembered that she was also sexually abused as a child. It went on for years up until I was 11. And then I have a memory, just a single out incident that felt like I was a little bit older than 11, McCord said. I had this burning, painful, horrible sensation in my groin area. My whole body started seizing, convulsing. I just laid there and tears streamed down my face. I just kept saying, no, no, because this is not my life. Okay, let me just break down what this means. For those of you who may or may not know what the dissociative identity disorder is, it's previously known as multiple personality disorder. Is thought to be a complex psychological condition that is likely caused by many factors, including severe trauma during early childhood, usually extreme repetitive physical, sexual, or emotional abuse. What is dissociative identity disorder? Now that's today's mental health check-in subject. Now that we're done with that, let's go to the next topic. And this is chatting on the jazz. By the way, in case new listeners didn't know, it's basically a sub. Excuse me. It's basically a segment where we talk about topics every week that catches our interest. So our next topic goes to. Just give me a second. I do have the article. Hang on. Just bear with me, folks. Okay. All right. Okay. Joe Rogan, right? Okay. So, according to menshealth.com, Joe Rogan had a backlash in regards to the things that he says. And it goes like this. After facing the backlash that reached all the way to Dr. Anthony Fauci, podcaster Joe Rogan has tried to clarify his recent his recent comments about the COVID-19 vaccine. Unfortunately, he hasn't cleared up much other than, as he puts it, that's my stomach, folks. I'm not a respected source of information, even for me. So the controversy began when, on a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan said that while he believes that the vaccine is safe, B doesn't think young, healthy people need it. If you are like 21 years old and you say to me, should I get vaccinated? I'll go, no, he said. That stance sparked plenty of online responses with critics recommending not listening to the Joe Rogan for medical advice. Fauci agreed diplomatically, calling Rogan's take incorrect in conversation with today's Savannah Guthrie. Fauci went on to explain that even a young, healthy person can still contract the virus and risk infecting others. Simply being healthy doesn't mean you are immune. And as we pointed out in February, the last time Rogan was in the news for a misinformed stance on vaccines, even young, healthy people can have serious, long lasting health consequences from COVID 19. Man, in the latest episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, the podcaster underscored that he's not a source of well considered information. Let's be real clear, he said at one point. When I say something stupid, I'm not thinking about what I'm saying before I say it. I'm just saying it. He went on to say that asking young, healthy people to get vaccinated, not for themselves, but for those around them, is a different argument, and one he'd agreed with. He shared an antidote, and that, anyway, about nearly getting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine himself. Despite being healthy, Rogan at 53 is, oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, folks. Um, Sorry about my belly. I just ate, so just bear with me. All right. Um, yeah, in his words, old as fuck. Before its administration was temporarily halted. In the segment, Rogan doesn't ever really admit he was wrong and talks around the main issue. Even outwardly healthy people should be getting vaccinated for their own and for those around them. And no matter how many times Rogan disavows the influence he has on his millions of listeners, his off the cuff comments certainly have an effect, even if, as he puts it, again, I'm not a doctor. I'm a fucking moron, as he puts it. Oh boy. See, people like Joe Rogan don't really know what they're talking about here. And I have to say that this is just flat out dumb on what he said. And I say dumb because he's no doctor. He's a podcaster that doesn't know any better. So, and I do have another Joe Rogan story that I would like to talk about. But first, I'm gonna give him a buzzer for this shit right about now. Hold on a second, folks. Um, Okay, here we go. That is not your choice to make for people when it comes to getting vaccinated. FYI, last time I checked, it is a personal choice. Speaking of personal choice, I do have another story about Joe Rogan that I would like to discuss. Hang on a second. In other Joe Rogan news, according to Newsweek.com, Joe Rogan caused something of a stir after his latest podcast, in which the comedian said that woke culture would lead to silencing of straight white men. Speaking to comedian Joe List on the latest episode of his Spotify podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, which the host says gets over 200 million downloads per month on the platform. Rogan expressed concern about not being allowed to talk due to his privilege. You can never, pardon my belly, folks, sorry about that. You can never be woke enough. That's the problem. It keeps going, Rogan said on Monday. It keeps going further and further down the line. And if you get to the point where you capitulate and you agree to all these demands, it'll eventually get to where straight white men are not allowed to talk because it's your privilege to express yourself when other people of color have been silenced throughout history. So the 53-year-old podcaster elaborated by saying that he thinks people will take advantage of woke culture by calling some out because others have it worse. It will be you're not allowed to go outside, he added, because so many people were in prison for so many. His guest started laughing and Rogan continued, I'm not joking. It really will get there. It's that crazy. Rogan eventually concluded that people just need to be nice to each other. The podcaster's comments have left some listeners scratching their heads as Rogan himself says he has millions of listeners as well as a Spotify deal, estimated to be worth over 100 million according to the Wall Street Journal. Someone tell Joe Rogan he got a 100 million podcast deal. He's doing just fine unless he lost his pen, said comedian Brandy Posey. Huh. Oh man. Oh no. Future generations might be robbed of Rogan's puddle deep observations on the human condition. Stop it right now, woke mob joke Philip Michaels, journalist at Tom's Guide. While the Nation journalist Ellie Mr. asked, can Joe Rogan point to one day in American history where straight white men shut the fuck up? Oh, if you start the clock in 1787, they've had roughly 85,500 opportunities to give it a rest for a day and have never once let the goddamn earth spin without offering an opinion. Oh man. Political commentary Twitter account the Paul Marr Report added, meanwhile, Joe Rogan really thinks that straight white men are fighting for their right to continue being allowed to speak. He's that insecure about people in the demographics finally get a shot at an equal voice. What a fucking loser. Some Twitter users pointed out that despite his large platform, A number of the Joe Rogan Experience episodes were removed from Spotify. Conservative commentator Tommy Lauren defended Rogan, tweeting, "Well, Joe Rogan is right. It's open season on straight white men, and y'all need to stop bowing to the mob. Stop apologizing for being straight white men." Rogan is no stranger to controversy. In April, he sparked fierce debate for saying that young people don't need to worry about the COVID-19 vaccine if they are healthy. Okay. Before I get to the next topic, I'm gonna have to go on a little bit of a damn tangent on this motherfucker. Who is he to tell somebody not to worry about the COVID-19 vaccine? You fucking idiot. We are in the middle of a dilemma because of this coronavirus that's going on. And for you to tell somebody to basically say that to say that they're healthy and they don't need it. First of all, you don't get to choose, all right? And I hate to say this, I don't really agree on the things that he says. So there goes nothing. And look, man, the moral of the story is I'm all for having opinions and stuff, but at the same time, if you're not a doctor and you don't know what you're talking about, man, you need to you really need to shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. If you don't know something, just research what the topic's going to be talked about. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm gonna put a button on this shit right now, man. And I'm gonna give him an applause for what I'm saying. All right. You got a part of me in my stomach. It does that all the time. So don't worry about that. Just bear with me. All right. Just bear with me. Um our next topic is going to be ooh. Let's go to Disney, shall we? Before we even go to let's go to Disney, by the way. Let's see. All right. So is Disney really going broke? Um so let's see. Let's see. Is Disney going broke? Sorry about my belly, folks. I do apologize. I do apologize for that. Let's go to okay. Um so we are going to go to this website here called the investmentwatchblog.com. And this is what the story goes right here, right? Hold on. Where in the hell? Wait. Where's the damn article? Just bear with me, folks. Just trying to look for some more information about why Disney is going broke. Walt Disney bankruptcy. Here we go. Okay. According to bankruptcy.uslegal.com, Walt Disney, the famous cartoon creator, filed for bankruptcy in 1920 after one of his man's client filed for bankruptcy. In the year 1920, Disney formed his first animation company, Laugh-O-Gram Studio, in Kansas, with the intention of making animated fairy tales. Laugh-O-Gram found a financial backer in New York, and Disney began building up his staff of animators. However, The backing firm went broke, and Disney was no longer able to pay his employees or his debts. The company filed bankruptcy and lost Laugh-O-Gram. Wow. Wow. In in the year 1920, Disney formed his first animation company, Laugh-O-Gram Studio in Kansas. With the intention of making animated fairy tales, Laugh-O-Gram found a financial backer in New York, and Disney began building up his staff of animators. However, the backing firm went broke, and Disney was no longer able to pay his employees or his debts. Jeez. Anyway, in 1923, formed a new company with a loan from his parents and his brother. In 1928, he created Mickey Mouse, which took his career to new heights. Hang on a minute. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more to this story about why they going broke. There's gotta be more to this story, man. So there's gotta be more to this story. Okay. This is a better website. So according to the postmillennial.com, basically the article entails the Walt Disney Company revealed that revenues are down more than $636 million in the second quarter of 2021 as compared to the first. All right. It was only a few months ago that Disney canceled one of its star actress because they didn't like comments she had made on social media. Shortly after that, it was revealed their internal corporate process is heavily influenced by critical race theory. And now their revenue have dropped from 16.249 billion to $15.613 billion. Jeez. Damn, that's a lot of money. Damn. Whoa. I can't be surprised about that one right there. This includes revenue across the entirety of the Disney universe, from parks to merch to television and movies. According to Bounding into Comics, Disney CEO Bob Chapek wrote, including these words in the beginning of the financial report. We're pleased to see more encouraging signs of recovery across our businesses, and we remain focused on ramping up our operations while also fueling long-term growth for the company. I'm not so sure about that one right there, man. I don't know about that one right there. That right there, I can't be too sure about that, man. Losing money for a company like Disney, it has to be very alarming. And I'm like, listen, you have a company like that sometimes be making bonehead decisions. And you know how I feel about bonehead decisions when it comes to companies like that though. But anyway, but anyway, okay. So this clearly, if I'm not mistaken, hold on. All right, this clearly reflected in the reopening of our theme parks and resorts, increased production at our studios, the continued success of our streaming services, and the expansion of unrivaled portfolio of multi-year sports rights deal for ESPN and ESPN Plus. The only area in which Disney has shown any improvement has been Disney Plus. In this area, they have added a net total of 8.7 million subscribers this quarter, going from 94.9 million to 103.6 million subscribers. Even though, no, excuse me, even then, that growth marks the slowest pace of quarterly additions since the streaming service launched in the final quarter of 2019 and is significantly below their original target of $109 million. Hold on for 1 second. That's a lot, man. That's a lot of money, man. Oh man, Disney has come under fire by critics in past months for everything from firing one of their starts of the best shows for purportedly purely political reasons to getting cozy with the totalitarian Chinese government in order to film Mulan in region where slave labor and human rights abuses are common. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Man, 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 man. Sorry, Disney. That's one of the most boneheaded decisions that I ever heard in my life. Like, come on. I ain't gonna stay on this for too long, so I got another one that I want to get to. Um, the next topic I want to get to is, I always wanted to talk about this too. This has to do with Steve Harvey's old interview. And I'm sorry about my belly, folks. I can't really do nothing about that. If you're hearing it, I'm sorry about that. Let me get a drink. Okay. According to Insider.com, article goes like this. Steve Harvey once said that he's incapable of having a platonic relationship with women, adding that 99.9%. Oh man, he said 99.9% of men feel that way about women they are attracted to. In the clip from a 2010 interview, which appears to have first resurfaced when TikTok user Helen Erison posted it in March and circulated further when it was reshared to Twitter last weekend. The Family Feud host is seen weighing in on purely platonic relationships. No, friendships, excuse me, between men and women during an appearance on the CNN show Face to Face. All my men are men. All my friends are men. I don't have female friends. I'm incapable of that, Harvey says in the video, which has racked up over 16 million views on TikTok at the time of writing. What do you mean, host Frederica Whitfield can be heard asking off camera? I want to know why. You are an attractive woman, Harvey responds. There are some guys somewhere saying, yeah, we're friends. No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing is happening except his friendship we have. He continued. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink, a, cr- a chink in the armor and trust, the crack in the door. Hold on, folks. Hold on. All right. All right. All right. Harvey added that he thinks that the man in the scenario that he's describing will slide in that crack. The crack in the moment he gets the opportunity to turn the platonic friendship into a romantic relationship. Wow. It is unclear if Harvey has changed his views on friendships between men and women or made any new female friends since the CNN interview with Whitfield aired in 2010. Oh my gosh. Harvey's representatives didn't immediately respond to Insider's request for comment regarding the old interview and its reappearance on social media. Social media users said women deserve more respect after watching the video featuring Harvey. Some social media users disagreed with Harvey's comments on men's inability to be platonic with women, while others respond with humor. Say, I only see women as sexual objects without saying it, one Twitter user wrote. One person tweeted that Harvey was doing a disservice to how men are perceived by portraying them as incapable of intelligent thought. Oh man. Oh man. Another said that they remembered thinking that men and women couldn't be friends in middle school, implying that they changed the opinion since then. Oh my gosh. I got so much to say about this. It's vile if you view friendships with women as a waiting game for something more in the future, a Twitter user wrote. So this person on Twitter says, guess I'm the exception. I have many female friends, some for decades. Yeah. It's vile if you view friendships with women as a waiting game for something more in the future. That's very creepy. Women deserve more respect from men. Some simply call Harvey's take on men's inability to be friends with women unsolicited advice and labeled it as bullshit. Yeah, it is pretty bullshit, isn't it? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. So this Twitter handle said Steve Harvey is that weird uncle that stay trying to give unsolicited advice and calls you hard-headed when you don't listen. That's pretty true. Over on TikTok, Helen a Reason received over 44,000 comments since they first posted the decade-old interview clip of Harvey on March 19th. Oh my gosh. Why he snitching? One user joked in the comment section. See, my here's my thing. What if you never found them attractive in the first place and just thought they were cool? Another wrote. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me just say this right here. Let me just say this. Um in my experience of me being in school, like high school and college, I did manage to make some friends with women. Now, I don't really agree what he said to be exact. Look, I'm all for having opinions. You know what I'm saying? But this one, this one right here, to say that he's incapable of having female friends, I'm, this is a laughable story that I'm listening to right now. Oh my, this is so laughable right now. I'm sorry for laughing, but I had to laugh at this, man, because this is crazy. This is this is kind of bullshit to me. Like, this is not true to me. And I'm saying this because of the fact that with my experience of being friends with female friends, I don't see anything wrong with that. I think it has to do with your approach. You know what I mean? It's all about your approach. It's not about being a pimp, and it's not about being in a competition with other guys to see who gets the best women who just because they got a big Chipotle ass or something like that. Like, come on, man. Those days are long gone. The moral to this story is you gotta be yourself. You can't use corny like macaroni pickup lines. It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? And I hope the listeners and new listeners um learn in in the particular story that I just read just now that it's all about you. It's not about everybody else. Like, you gotta really know how to pick your words and stuff as far as how you're gonna approach a woman. Like, if you do it in a polite way, you get cool brownie points. If you're using corny like macaroni pickup lines, you're losing cool brownie points. You know what I mean? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Because I'm just I haven't had a laugh like this in a very long time. Oh man. Yeah, that was a good story right there, man. Um so another story that I just added to this episode. Oh my gosh. It's gonna make you scared out of your mind. This has to do with people eating cicadas. Are you serious? You mean to tell me you get to eat cicadas? That's like saying a motherfucker is gonna tell me that cicadas taste like chicken, just like somebody eating roaches. Well, that's not true. I can't really imagine myself eating cicadas or roaches, by the way, which is both gross right now. I'm sorry, man. That's the most ridiculous idea that I ever heard in my life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is too funny. Oh man. And the reason why I bring up the cicada story is it's because I'm watching Good Day New York this morning or yesterday morning, and they was talking about how, people are boiling cicadas, which I just find is so gross, man. Like, why? Why are you eating cicadas for? It don't taste like chicken. Don't be fooled if somebody tell you that cicadas and roaches taste like chicken, because that's gonna be a fucking no for me. I'm sorry, man. Oh man, according to the New York Post, um, let me just start from the beginning. So, eating trending brood X cicadas. What the bug recipes taste like? What? Oh my gosh. Hold up. Hold up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me just read this article to you guys, man. Hold on. So, according to the article that I'm about to read to you, they are the getaway bug into the intoxicating, crunchy world of insect eating. Why? I don't understand. Why? Why are you doing this? Like this is crazy. This is crazy, man. I'd be scared of the cicadas any day of my life. Oh man. Oh shit. Um okay. After lying dormant for nearly 20 years, the the Cocophonus broad X cicadas have finally emerged on the East Coast. Oh damn. Oh my gosh, man. I'm sorry, man. This is crazy. Why in the hell would they be on the East Coast? I'd be damned if this shit's in New York right now. No, I'll be scared for life if I see a cicada. But anyway, after lying, oh man, after lying dormant for nearly 20 years, the cat cope phonus broad X cicadas have finally emerged on the East Coast. But this time around, the most adventurous among us won't be satisfied merely hearing the deafening critters. Some are preparing to cook these trending buggers up like a terrestrial crawfish broil. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, that shit is disgusting. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. Oh my goodness. You want to eat the females because they are full of eggs. Gene Kritsky, author of periodical cicadas, the Brood X edition, told the Post, ditching the tired, ditching the tired, just like chicken comparison. He analyzed their flavor to something more than cold asparagus. What? Rewind. This guy said, you want to eat the females because they're full of eggs. Gene Kritsky, author of periodical cicadas, the Brood X edition, told the Post. Ditching the tired, just like chicken comparison, he analyzed their flavor to something more like cold asparagus. Ew. Nah. Oh man. Now a small but hungry crowd of intrepid epic epicures are headed towards the forests of the East Coast and Midwest to catch the insects, which only emerge every 17 years. Every 17 years is a lot. Um, the creative cooks are generating an intriguing buzz both online and in the flesh for the maligned pastime of bug eating. We too decided to put our taste buds to the test and sample these cyclical delicacies for ourselves. Hakuna Matata, right? Oh man. Oh man. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just having a ball with this last story. the post the post cicada cuisine fiction was Joseph Yoon, private chef and founder of Brooklyn Bugs. Are you fucking kidding me? Brooklyn bugs? No. No. I'm not eating no damn bugs from Brooklyn. You crazy as hell, man. Oh shit. Oh man, the creative cooks. Wait, hold on. Excuse me. An edible insect advoc- advocacy group that touts bugs as a sustainable source of protein. As if shit, protein my ass. Oh shit. The diehard entom entomophagus anyway, entomophagus. If you don't know what that means, I'll look it up later. So just bear with me, folks. Yes, there's a word for bug eater. Has been accompanying researchers on cicada foraging excursions in New Jersey with the goal of harvesting hundreds of thousands of samples for the pot, he told the Post. We're going to be creating dishes and ideas around cicadas that have never been seen before, said Yoon, who charges upwards of $750 for his private non-cicada meals. What? Really? 750 for his private non-cicada meals? Are you serious? That's that I don't know about that one. But oh man. He's currently looking into holding events about the bugs for the public. Oh gosh. But the Gorman graciously agreed to hold his inaugural inaugural Brood X banquet by my apartment in Brooklyn. he where he treated us to a customized 8-course periodical cicada sampler. Oh my god. As it was early in the cicada season at the time of eating, he served the nymphs the veal like first stage that lacks the wings of an adult. Oh gosh. Praying we didn't have any unforeseen cicada allergies, we tucked into the bug bonanza. First down the hatch, blanched anamine beans sprinkled with sea salt, the savory Japanese condiment furikake, and of course cicada nymphs fried to perfection. Oh gosh, no. Who the hell's gonna eat cicadas, man? I don't see none of my friends eating that shit. No way, man. No way. I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen, man. Oh man. Despite resembling the desiccated prawns, they tasted plump and nutty and paired especially well with a crisp lager. Oh gosh. Oh Lord. Next up were insect eggs, fried baby cicadas that you place artfully atop uh, a half of boiled quail egg, a dish he described as symbolizing spring. What? What? Sorry about that. That's not what I meant to press, though, man. That's not what I meant to press. Did this person say fried baby cicadas that you place artfully atop a half a boiled egg, a dish he described as symbolizing spring? You got to be kidding me. I'm sorry, but this is oh my goodness, man. This is just a terrible, terrible idea, man. And and this idea right here is going to get flushed. Okay. All right. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Careful, that has some kick. You and caution as we down a whole spoonful. Oh gosh. The bug cook followed it up with garlic cicadas and potato leek soup. Then kimchi with black rice, followed by pickled cicadas. Pickled cicadas. Oh my gosh, man. Pickled cicadas? Really? Nobody's gonna eat that shit, man. Nobody in the right state of mind in their lifetime is gonna eat something like that. I'm sorry. Oh man. Oh wow. Pickled cicadas with chicken tofu and gochu peppers and rams. I'm sorry for laughing, folks. A far cry from the scorpion. What? Scorpion? Wait. Wait. Oh my gosh, scorpion lollipops? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh my god, that's so, oh my goodness. Oh man. A far cry from the scorpion lollipops sold at museum gift shops. These intricate eats seem like they could be served at a Michelin restaurant. Oh man, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Michigan started restaurant. That's because you wanted to create authentic, non-gimmicky dishes that would help Westerners appreciate the cicada's natural flavor. He said, "Oh man!" In case in point, a fried brown rice with cicadas, which the epicure said contributed the umami essence normally provided by shrimp and other crustaceans, their close relative. People with shellfish allergies are often allergic to cicadas, he warned. Okay, that part might be true. Cicadas weren't the only creepy crawly in the lineup. You served a Japanese wasp, sake, not murder hornets. Oh no, no, not the murder hornets. Not the murder hornets, man. Please don't tell me you're gonna have people eating murder hornets too. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. That evoked the contents of a yellow jacket trap. But the delicacy was surprisingly refreshing, and the flotilla of insects served as built-in bar snacks. We concluded the meal of cicadas, cocoon, and Valrhona dark chocolate festooned with gold leaf. It tasted like Nestle's Crunch Bar with the nibs of pinch hitting of Chris Rice. Oh shit. Our meal was just a small sampler. In the coming weeks, Yoon told the Post he plans on collecting the cicadas in all the life cycles from egg to adult. We're gonna have cicada caviar. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cicada caviar? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh man, that does not sound good at all. I lost my appetite on this one, man. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Said the edible insect ambassador who urged artists to partake in the harvest. Fortunately, collecting has never been easier thanks to Cicada Safari, an app created by Kritsky um, that tracks Brood's X whereabouts by having bug enthusiasts upload pics of where the critters have emerged. Once at a cicada hotspot, foragers should look out for lots of holes around the size of your pinky. The cicada expert explained. Their occupant come out by the hundreds in the evening when the ground temperature hits 64 degrees Fahrenheit. It's important that you get them when they are all white, said the bug researcher. Who also the dean of behavioral and natural sciences at Mount St. Joseph University in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's when they are coming out the shell. If you ever had a lobster where you take the exoskeleton off the tail, it's got like this thick, creamy like layer, described Kritsky. Um, that's also exoskeletal material that hasn't hardened yet. He advised getting their bodies on ice immediately. Immediately, excuse me, folks. Um, since after 3 hours, um, 3 hours, their once tender shells hardened to the conspiracy of shrimp tail. And while the entomologists encouraging cicada consumption might seem aching to Jane Goodell, giving out chimp recipes. What? Wait. Chimp as short as chimpanzee? Are you serious? No, no, no. I'm sorry, but this is one of the dumbest ideas I ever heard in my life. Oh man, this is the far dumbest idea I ever heard for food like this at a restaurant. I'm sorry for laughing, but this is ridiculous right there. But um researchers feel that the practice conversely promotes cicada conservation by increasing their visibility to humans, according to Yoon. He believes that supplementing our diet with bugs is becoming increasingly crucial due to environmental concerns. Are you nuts? Are you fucking nuts? What does eating bugs and cicadas got to do with the environment? If you really cared about the environment as far as like the pollution and all that, that's a different story. But come on, man. You cannot tell me that having cicadas is gonna really solve the environmental problem. Anyways, any fucking ways. Um the real purpose and motivation behind the work that we're doing is to address food security, said Yoon, who's hosted insect cooking demonstrations at institutions from the Smithsonian to the Staten Island Museum to focus on how we can sustainably produce enough protein in 2050 when we're going to have 9.5 billion people on Earth and without depleting our water. Oh boy. Indeed, research shows that crickets, which I don't eat by the way, so I want to try it at home, folks, pack more protein per pound than beef and require at least 6 times less feed, the Atlantic reported. Get the fuck out of here. No, absolutely not. yo, man. I'm not eating no damn crickets. I am not eating no fucking cicadas. I am not gonna be having that with green eggs and ham or any other type of shit whatsoever right now. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. However, unlike many countries where anto anto whatever ENTOMOPHAGY. I'll look this up later. Is the norm? The U.S. still remains resistant to grabbing some grub. Insects have a potential of being a major food source, said Krisky. It's just our sensibilities in the West that we don't like to eat bugs. You think? You think? Come on, man. We eat shrimp, we eat lobsters, we eat arthropods. Not sure what that means, but I digress on that one. Like a cicada, he hopes we can finally break out of our shell. Okay. Then you talk about cicada cookies. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a minute. Rewind. Am I seeing this correctly? Did they say something about cicada cookies? You got to be shitting me, man. Anyway, I'm not going to get into the whole cicada cookie thing, man. But I do want to touch on a particular segment that I haven't done in a minute. So this is gonna go to the people who recently just had a clothing line, and I would have to add this is called the Black Owned Shout Out Trendsetters. Basically, it's a subject segment where we recognize all the black people who have their own businesses. And this goes to the people who recently opened in West Nyack, Long Island, called Time to Close. And I will read what they're about too, so just bear with me, folks. All right. Um, hold on. Sorry about that. I don't know what my mother just came in. Sorry about that. Um, anyway, Time to Close was created for today's female and male fashion trendsetters around the world. We opened our first storefront August 2016 in Strasburg, Pennsylvania. Whether you are from New York or Texas, you look will always command attention, wearing styles sold at time to close. We have currently expanded our online store to retail luxury furs. Our fur coats are custom made and designed by order and will always be informed during the production process. Our products will give you an edge, set you apart, and will always keep you on trend. Wear T2C with confidence and effortless style. If you are ever in the Pennsylvania area, stop by our storefront to say hello. Um, they're located in Time to Close, which is 51 Crystal Street, East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, 18301. And of course, you could check out their website, which is timetoclose.com, where they have like the different types of clothes, jackets, hoodies. You just name it though. And you can follow them on Instagram, which is T2C Time to Close on Instagram. And they recently opened in the Palisades Mall in West Nyack, Long Island, New York. So if you're in the New York area of Long Island and you want to check out Time to Close, you could go to the Palisades Mall to check out their products. So their website is www.timetoclose.com. All right. So with that being said, that's gonna do it for the show. I don't know why my mother came in and interrupted me and stuff like that. Don't know why, but I digress. Um, I do want to say before I even wrap up here, um, I do apologize for the interruption of my mother who just came in the room while I was recording. So don't really worry about that one right there. Um, that was something I just needed to address. Um, where you could where you can follow the podcast you ask on streaming platforms in case you missed any previous episodes. Um, we are on Podorama. We are on Anchor. We are on Spotify. We are on Audio Burst. We are on Deezer. Tune in, Player FM, Podchaser, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, Podcast Addict, Breaker, Listen Notes, Google Podcasts. And don't forget to listen to Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast on Amazon Music, along with iHeartRadio, and last but not least, the YouTube. All the listeners and viewers that's watching on YouTube, I need y'all to do your part by subscribing to the YouTube channel Gmoney Stackz 555. Click the notification bell so you could be reminded on when the show goes on the air, upcoming episodes, more video content. Leave a like and a comment. Be sure to download your favorite episodes along with the topics, and also leave a 5-star rating on podchaser.com in the link. That way we can get some feedback. Your feedback matters. So where you can find me, you can find me on the gram, which is Gmoney Stackz 555 in Queens, New York. alongside with the podcast page, which is off the Meatrack Chainz NY podcast, and on Instagram as well. That's off the Meatrack Chainz NY podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Instagram. All right. Um, like I said, I do apologize for the interruption of my mother. She didn't know that I was recording an episode. So I would like to say thank you to everyone that was listening and rocking with us. Also, I do want to add this. I do want to add this though, before I wrap. If you would like to make a generous donation, all you gotta do is go to the link in the bio and go to the section where it says support the podcast by making a donation. It's gonna take you to an area where it's gonna ask for debit cards. Another way you could donate to support the podcast is going to my Cash App, which is $Gmoney Stackz 555. That's $GMoneyStackz 555. We're not asking you to break the bank to make us happy, but all you gotta do is your best and what you can afford. Um, like I said, thank you for listening and tuning in. And thank you for tuning in and listening. I would like to actually say I do apologize once again for the interruption of my mother. So with that being said, I'm Gmoney Stackz. Thank you for rocking with us. Peace and one love.